Today, let's walk through our CRM feature. Welcome to PetsApp CRM, our customer relationship management tool. With PetsApp CRM, you will be able to send personalized communications to your clients using very specific filters to target a subsection of your client base. Now, that might sound a little bit confusing, but let me show you how simple it is and the possibilities that we have here. So we can send one-off campaigns, or we can send recurring campaigns for events such as birthdays, wishing our pets a happy birthday. So we can create an audience. So you will see when you first enter the audience builder that you've got some templates, and this gives you some suggestion if you don't quite know where to get started. So we have a happy birthday, contacting your patients with upcoming appointments. Maybe you've got accessibility issues or some exciting news to tell your clients prior to coming in. Maybe you want to remind them that you offer a wellness plan and it can benefit them at their appointment. Maybe you want to double your dental revenue by targeting specific sections of your client base, those geriatric pets that could do with some encouragement to come in for a dental examination. Or maybe you want to grow your weight management program. And you can do this by targeting breeds that are prone to obesity. So maybe you want to look at all of those Labradors that are potentially over 25 or 30 kilos. That's how specific you can be with PetsApp CRM. Maybe you want to re-engage with your lapsed clients and see an increase in your appointment bookings. So here you can contact clients who've not been in for a specific period of time. And then last but by no means least, maybe you want to boost your senior dog visits by 30%. So if we look at your lapsed clients, if we click on this, you can see we can look for clients who've not been in for an appointment within the past 365 days. Happy birthday, we can look at patients whose date of birth is today. So here we have the filters. So here you can see how specific we can be with this targeted audience builder. So you can see that we can look by species, age, birthday, breed, neutered, even their weight. You can look at when they last visited for an appointment and what specific type, whether or not they're in a wellness plan, or even whether or not they have or haven't purchased a particular product. So you could look for bitch sprays, for example, that were purchased within a set period of time to then maybe encourage them to come back in to have a weight clinic, because we know that neutered dogs are prone to a weight increase. Once you've created your audience, let's say we're going to look for dogs who've been spayed within the last year. Once you've got your audience, you would simply give it a name. And you would save your audience. Now, I'm in the demo environment, so I don't have any data, but here you will start to see the data populating from your PMS. We would then click on Use in One-Off Campaign. You can select which audiences you want to contact. You would give this an internal name so you can identify it in your campaigns and reminders log. And then you start to craft your push notification content with some engaging content. Just drop some content in here. For example, and that would go through as a push notification to the client. We can then include an image. You can upload your images and really be personalized with the content you're creating. And then we've got this dog here. That would be the image that they will see. And then you can drop your content into here. So some engaging content relevant to the campaign that you're trying to run. And then you can include a button, and that would be a call to action. Maybe it's a book appointment button, so your clients can very quickly and easily with one click book an appointment. Or maybe you want to signpost them to a known and trusted website or your own website if you've got a blog page, for example. Once you're ready to do so, you would then click send. You also, as usual with PetsApp reminders and campaigns, have the dry run option. And you can then hit send, and it will send this campaign to your clients. So if you want to send a campaign that isn't one of our templates, you can create your own audience by adding in your filters. So we can say, is it a dog? You can even say, is it not one of? Where in our demo environment, you will have more options of species in your data. And then we can add on additional filters. So you can look at age, look at whether or not a pet is younger or older than a specific age, or is a very specific age. You can look at pets' birthdays by their breed. And again, this is where weight management programs might come in. You might want to look at all Labradors over 25 kilos. Neutered, whether they're neutered or not. Their weight. Even down to their appointment type and the date they attended, and the appointment column that they were booked into, to be really specific with what we contact clients about. We can look at whether they've not attended an appointment within a period, and whether they've got no scheduled appointments in the future as well. We can look at whether they have or haven't purchased a particular product. An example here might be the fireworks season. Maybe you want to look at all of the clients who purchased a firework fear-related medication between a set period of time. So we might look for, and it was last purchased between the ever-expanding fireworks period. So let's say about a month, around about bonfire night. And then you could send them a specific campaign on how best to manage their fear this year. Or maybe you want to follow up on patients who were dispensed a medication and provide advice and encourage them to come in. An example here would be those hypothyroid cats that might come in for monitoring, or any other chronic medication that requires monitoring. You can look and say, have they purchased a particular medication, but then haven't attended an appointment? And you could then be specific with contacting them with advice for their care and monitoring. Once you've added your filters, we've also got a wellness plan. So you can contact clients who are or are not on your wellness plan, highlighting the benefits of the wellness plan. But once you've added all of your filters, you update the filters, and here it will populate with your audience. Now you'll see that I've got 0. I'm in the demo environment. But here you will start to see your patient information so that you can see your audience in here. You can name the audience so you can refer back to it. Just call this fireworks. And then you save your audience. Now we would use this in a one-off campaign because this is not likely to be recurring. You select the audience that you want to contact, and then you can then start to populate this with some compelling content to capture your client's attention. So we would give this an internal name so that you can identify this in the campaigns and reminders log. Push notification content that they will see on their home screen on their mobile phone. You can use dynamic values to really personalize this using the client name, the patient name, and your clinic name. You can include images. You can also upload your own custom images. So we've got a bank of some beautiful images that you can use, but you can also upload your own by clicking Upload Custom Image to really be specific with the message you're trying to send to your clients. Populate this with your content. And then you have got a call to action button here. So this might be a link to your website. It might be a link to your PetsApp appointment booking so that they can book directly in here to streamline your process. You can pop this in dry run if you want to, which is essentially test mode, or you can send this to your client base and it will be sent. Be sure to check out our learning library for more sessions like this. Bye for now.